back to yet another spectacular episode of Hi Events. My name is Isra and I'm joining you from Taj Samudra, where we have a special evening ahead of us with Hi Magazine celebrating 21 years in Sri Lanka. Let's head inside and check it out. Yolan, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and I have been very happy to be here. Yeah.
It's great to hear that. Now, I don't know if you know, but Yolan had the privilege of being the first cover girl for Hi Magazine when it first started. Tell me about that experience.
Oh my gosh, it was a great experience working with Shamali, and I was also quite young and new to this game. But she made me at ease. She not only covered me the front page, but she covered the whole house that I built. It was one of the only house. It was an octagon shape and everything. I was so happy. And also, I have to congratulate Shamali and her team for taking this magazine to international standards.
I'm here with Tiasha. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Lovely to see you in this lovely atmosphere.
Absolutely, so nice, amazing.
And I understand Tiesh, it's been a great client for the Hi Magazine, especially for the nearly 12 years, you said. Yeah, I would like to know how that journey was and how it's progressed since you started with the Hi Magazine.
Okay, so I still remember when TH came to Colombo, one of the first things I told my father was, we got to get into Hi. And when we did, it was such an amazing experience because it's so nice to see how TH was able to grow along with Hi. And also because I remember when I was living overseas and I would always hear about Hi, and I used to always flip through the pages and look at the parties and all that stuff, which was great. But at the same time, I really loved how the support that they gave the local brands, which was like one of the biggest things. So I'm a massive fan of supporting our local brands and vice versa. So I think it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so happy and I'm so proud to be able to work with Hi, and definitely look forward to working in the future. So happy to be part of the magazine and to have been working with you all these years, and definitely look for many more decades of working together.
I'm here with Akram. How are you doing?
Good.
Enjoying the party?
Yeah, nice to be here at the 21st anniversary of Hi. Colombo Jewelry Stores has been with Hi for 21 years, so it's been a long journey and a fruitful journey with the brand.
I was just about to bring it up, and since you've been here since its inception, how has the journey been, and how has Hi Magazine evolved through those 21 years?
Yeah, I've seen Hi grow over the years. We've all evolved with the magazine, and it's been a good addition to the lifestyle of Sri Lanka.
All right, I'm here with Angeline. How are you doing?
I'm doing great and happy to be here. Amazing that it's been a 21-year journey.
Agreed. And I hear you know the ins and outs of the business here too.
I remember when Shamali started this idea of having this magazine. I think most people, it was a new idea. But when I see what has happened in the 21 years, I think it's an amazing journey. What it has done to uplift fashion, not just fashion, just everything. I mean, the whole society. It really is a benchmark, right? And to see that we're still here, and we have obviously, it's been a trailblazer. The Hi Magazine started it, but we see there are lots of other magazines, there are a lot of other online. So really, I think it's just been something that we are proud of. And as someone who has been there from the beginning, I really want to say that, if not for, institutions like this, we would have been, in a different place. But today, I think we can be something that everybody looks up to, right?
So we'd like to go back to around 2002, where there was talk that Sri Lanka was going to get its Hello magazine. The name was going to be Hi, and there was a lot of speculation in Colombo society as to what this was going to be. Who was going to be in it and out of it, and who was going to be featured, which party, whose wedding, whose what, all that. And the parallel question on everybody's lips was, who was going to be the editor of this magazine? And at that time, there was a lot of speculation. A few names kept popping up in Colombo society, male and female names. And of all of them, of course, it was the chosen one was Shyamali Tudave. We're talking of 116 issues over 21 years. It's been a long, long time. And most of our cover personalities actually here today. And it's been a wonderful journey with each edition, each cover outperforming the previous edition and the previous cover as well. And together with all the parties and the weddings and the soirees, parallelly, the Hi magazine also showed in its 11th issue of Jan-Feb 2005 that it was deeply socially conscious, human responsibility, when that 11th issue was a black cover. There was nobody there, and that was dedicated to all the tsunami victims, and that's my personal favorite, with due respect to all the covers that showed the humane face of the Hi magazine, despite the glamour and the champagne and the parties and the sequins and the glitter. And here we are today, 116 issues later in 2024. I remember talking to Shyamali on one of my talk shows many years ago, asking her what the reach was going to be like. And she said, there's the grid which we would be focusing on. What was this grid all about? The grid was Barnes Place, Horton Place, Rosmith Place, and Ward Place, intersected by, remember, Vijay Rama Mavata and Kinsey Road. But that grid has long burst its boundaries, gone to major capitals, towns of Sri Lanka, and even overseas. Our loyal readers are now from the USA, Canada, various parts of Europe, the UK, Australia, and even Helsinki. That's the journey and that's the reach of this wonderful publication here. Your applause, all of you, for the editor herself, Shyamali Tudave.
Good evening, everyone. All of you here are warmly welcomed by people at the Hi, all of us. And we are also very privileged and honored to have our Deputy Chairman, Mr. Sujan Vijayawardena, and his gorgeous wife. Can we see the gorgeous wife? In the Bridgerton-inspired outfit, Ramali. We are very pleased to have you here. As you all most probably know, it was Suja's idea that he thought it was time back in 1999 that Sri Lanka was ready for a niche luxury magazine. And when he gave me the call in 1999, I said, maybe I can work for you for half a day. Do you remember that? Yeah? And then when we started the Hi, and actually I got to work in 2002 October, man, I didn't see my husband Amal, my two children. It was 24/7 to get their first issue out in 2003 April. I remember, it was like, we didn't know whether I was standing or sitting because it took so much out of us to get the first issue out. I had never done a layout before in my life. I think my staff thunderstruck when I said, what's a layout? And hello, how can you be an editor who doesn't know any of this? Anyway, we persevered and we got the first issue out. And then I must acknowledge our first cover, Yolande. And Yolande was someone who I sort of handpicked from the beginning because I wanted the Hi, which was going to be a luxury lifestyle magazine. But I didn't want to just put beauty queens and the like, because I wanted it to portray independent, strong women, and I think Yolande epitomizes that. So the Hi magazine had a prime mover advantage because we were the first lifestyle magazine. And even though we had other publications coming, we have managed to stay alive. And, with the guidance of Sujan, especially, innovate almost every issue. Every issue we did different things. We have certain things like the features that we carry every issue, but we have managed to innovate and stay alive and interesting for the past 21 years. Let me start with the 5 people with me in the office back in the day. Irushi, my associate editor. Irushi Vijayabodhana Bulat Singhala. Thank you for being there for me and, putting all the dots, everything, and correcting the proofreading. And first 2 people when I walked into the office, Harsha, come. And Ananda. He was the one who sort of got thunderstruck when I said what's the layout. And they have been with me since 2002 October. And then came Raju. Raju was there too, helping out. And then came Navodha and Duminda. Right, and I must remember Rumi and Manoj who were there with us after that. And then came our youngest star, Taraka, who is now our head of design. He joined us as a 20-something-year-old, and Sujan actually was so hands-on and did all the features with him. And to him we owe our brilliant covers and our features and everybody else, right. And of course, Miss Tina Edward Gunawardena. Come here. Our deputy editor. Woohoo! My life took a turn to the better because she walked in, because I was telling Iki, she sent me a piece of writing, and I took one look and I told Iki, we are saved. Iki, we are saved because here we have this fabulous piece of writing. We don't need to chase anybody after that, right? So Tina walked in, and technically, not only did she write so well, her prose is brilliant, as you all know. She, hello T, what don't you do, darling? Right, enough, right? So she does the shoots, she bakes cakes for the shoots, right? She goes to hotels, and so I don't have to do that anymore. Does the reviews, she does everything. And thank you, T, very, very much. I really appreciate you, honestly. Big hand for Tina, please, and my team.
I'm here with Asanka. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, nice party,
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great to see you. And I hear, aside from being one of the amazing stars on the cover of these magazines, you've also been a client of theirs.
Of course. I mean, Hi's been from the very start supporting us. I think it's been an amazing platform for discovering and promoting Sri Lankan talent in Sri Lanka and all around the world. So we need more platforms to share the good news about what Sri Lankans are doing. It gives confidence, it gives strength, it allows you to connect to the wider world of Sri Lankans outside. So I am grateful for Shamali Tudava and Sujan and all the Hi team for all the work they're doing.
I'm here with the legendary Ashok Ferre. How are you doing?
Oh, very well. Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely.
Lovely to be here. Absolutely lovely to be here.
Great to see you too. It's been a while. A bit of a reunion here.
Yes, yes, reunion. Definitely.
And well, I'm pretty sure you heard Shamali talk about the journey that the Society magazine has had through Sri Lanka. Have you been a part of that journey in the near future, in the recent past?
Yes, yes. Right from the start, in the very old issues, I actually used to have a column. I would write a whole load of nonsense just to make people laugh, and I think I like to think it raised the, I'm not sure it raised the standard of the magazine, but it was good. It's kind of fun. Fun.
As long as it was entertaining.
It was.
Superb, superb. And what do you hope for the magazine in the future?
Well, another 21 years, another 50 years. That's what we want, because actually a country like this needs a magazine like this, because it somehow fixes it's like a time capsule. If you ever look at an old Hi magazine, you see people that you probably wouldn't see anywhere else. Do you know? So it fixes the time sociologically, in a human way. You know the movers and shakers, the people who meant something to us all. You know, so it's a historic record.
I mean, that's such a great way of putting it. I'm here with Sharini. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
And as I understand, you have worked with Hi magazine in the past 15 years, advertising with them. How have they been as a client?
I mean, I had all good experience working with them, because for the brand, it has been a great platform with good mileage. So we've done shoots with them, we've dressed people who come on Hi magazine, we've done the best dress. I was a part of the best dress list also once, I remember. So we've been quite involved with the magazine. So it's all good experience.
And Hi magazine started off as a platform to lift people in the community within the country as well. How well do you think they have done that, and do you think they should continue doing that in the coming years?
I think they have actually stuck to what the cause is, because if you look at all the designers from a design perspective, the ones who have been working with Hi magazine have got that mileage, because the magazine is circulated not only in Sri Lanka but overseas as well. So they've elevated the presence of the design community of what I think.
I'm here with Darshi. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Wow. I hope you're enjoying the evening as well.
Lovely evening.
And what has been your experience with Hi magazine? What have you done with them?
Hi magazine has featured our brand Buddhi Batiks many times, and thank you for that. And also I have seen over the years Hi has featured many designers, and especially recognizing new talent, young designers, and giving them a platform to show their talent and talk about their story. So, which is great.
I'm here with Marsha. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Hope you're enjoying the evening.
I really am, and it's amazing to come to Hi's 21st anniversary. You know, they really paved the way for the society kind of lifestyle, and that's amazing.
They came up with the concept back in '99, and then 4 years later they decided to put this out. Like, it was like a whole journey, working relentlessly.
I mean, a lot of people tried this, it didn't work out. You guys survived, so what does that say about it, right?
I'm here with Trishan. How are you doing?
I'm good, and how are you?
Okay, so I'm doing great, by the way. If you don't know, he owns Omond, and they put up this lovely spread and this amazing event here at Taj Samudra. What was it like to be the event partner for this amazing celebration?
First of all, I want to congratulate the Hi team, Shamali, Tina, and the entire team. For the past 21 years, they have been really great, and I wish them all the best for the next 25 years. And it was like a very exciting experience to be a part of this, and I'm so honored and privileged to be a part of this celebration.
I'm here with Roseanne Dias. How are you doing?
Really well. I'm enjoying meeting these people after a long time.
it's an eventful evening, and well, if you don't know, Roseanne over here is the first ever Hi Magazine Miss Sri Lanka, and I have to know what that experience was like, because Hi Magazine has had an eventful career the past 21 years, and being the first, how did it feel?
Well, this was 19 years ago, and I'm so happy that Hi was one of the main sponsors. So my title goes as Hi Miss Sri Lanka for Miss Universe in 2005. And up to date, I think that was one of the best Miss Sri Lanka pageants that we ever had. So after me, it was Jacqueline. So I think we are the only two Hi Miss Sri Lankas.
I'm here with Dilani. How are you doing?
Great! I'm having such a fabulous time. I always love these Hi parties because, you know, you always bump into the people. And it's amazing.
It's great to hear that. And I hear that you've been with the magazine since its inception as a fashion designer and creating content for the magazine as well. How has that journey been in the 21 years past?
Excellent. I mean, Shamali has done a wonderful thing to actually expose the fashions in Sri Lanka. And the magazine is amazing that, you know, you have a platform for you know, you get featured, and you know, it opened up a lot of avenues for fashion designers, so I really love it.
Yet another exciting evening, and we wish Hi Magazine 21 years, a happy 21 years, and the best of luck in their future endeavors as well. My name's Isra, and I'm going to be catching you right back here on Hi Event.